What's going on, guys? AJ here, bringing you back yet another video, and today we are going to be in the Coronado 836 Bonanza 60th Anniversary Edition, just doing a little bit flying around Boston and checking out the scenery, checking out everything that P3D V4 has to offer, and giving you a little bit of my thoughts on P3D V4. Now, starting off, sorry, I'm a little bit sick, so if I do that a few times, that's my fault. But anyways, P3D V4 is a big upgrade from FSX in my opinion because of a few things. Now, the building textures are just much better. I think the water, I haven't even installed any water textures yet, but the water looks pretty good. All the airport runways look good, the taxiways look good. They're the right textures. They're the asphalt or concrete. I think they're really good. The building textures, I would like to see one more thing. They look amazing, but I would like to see some 3D building textures, because that's just the type of building textures that I like. I like the 3D building textures instead of just the flat ones. I think it just adds more to the game. But just looking out, I mean, they got the Tobin Bridge over there. They got the Boston skyline right there. They got the cranes right here before Castle Island and everything like that. So before even adding really anything onto this game, they already have a good amount of scenery. I mean, the clouds look amazing. I haven't added anything to those either yet. So everything really looks amazing in this game, and there's really nothing to complain about. I mean, I have my graphics on high. My system's not that good, but I'll tell you one thing: this game doesn't really take a bad hit on your frame rates, in my opinion. It's a really good game. It's got great graphics just from scratch without even any add-ons, and it runs great. The performance is great, but the quality is great. As I was saying in one of my other videos, on my FSX setting video, that you suffer performance for quality and quality for performance. That's really, honestly, I wouldn't say that's the case with P3D. It still is a little bit of that is still the truth with P3D, but it's not really as bad as FSX, where FSX would be bad. Hopefully I don't. I was trying to grease the landing. I floated it. That wasn't that good. Pull the flaps up one notch, full throttle, and we're off. Trim is set. Alright, but anyways, what I was saying is that you do suffer performance for quality with P3D V4 still, but there's a really good in between in all of them. You can really get the quality and the performance in one in P3D V4, which I'm getting right now. Go positive rate, we'll put the gear up. But as you can see, it's amazing textures, amazing everything. They got amazing attention to detail with the Tobin Bridge right there. They got the Boston skyline right there and Boston Tower. I'll go ahead and head over to East Boston right now. I'll show you guys a few of the textures in the buildings that they got over there. I know hopefully they got the Zagan Bridge and the TD Garden and all that, where the Boston Celtics play and all that. But as you can see, looking really good. Water reflections looking good. Airports looking good. Everything's really looking good. So in my opinion, everything is just amazing in P3D V4. I'm glad I made the switch, although I do have to download most of my stuff again. I am still glad I made the switch, because it is just an amazing game. It gives you amazing textures and all that. So I'm really glad that I did get this game. And it is a big upgrade from FSX in my opinion. So if you are on the edge of switching from FSX and you don't know if you should switch between FSX and P3D, I recommend it. If you are a little short on the money side, then I don't recommend it. If I knew about my add-ons that weren't going to get added, then I probably wouldn't have made the switch. But anyways, P3D is just still amazing. Here we go right here. This should be East Boston, right near the TD Garden and the Zagan Bridge over here. Oh yeah, there's the TD Garden right there, down below us. The Zagan Bridge isn't modeled that great. That's one thing though. As you can see right there, there's a TD Garden with a Celtics play. They got a banner on the side. But that Zagan Bridge isn't modeled the best, I would say. Right there. That middle bridge isn't modeled the best. That's one thing that I've always wanted to get better. I mean, you can't really sit here and accuse them for not having good textures, because mean, I couldn't do this stuff. I would fail miserably. But I do wish that the roads were a little bit better. I wish that the modeling could get a little bit better on that. I wish that some of the stuff could get better. But I mean, this does look amazing compared to my FSX. Everything is pretty realistic, and it's just a big upgrade. I do have to say though, these trees, some of them do look good, although they aren't really right because we don't have that much foliage this year. But they do look good. Some cranes in downtown Boston coming to runway 9 instead of runway 4. In Boston, we'll get off and we'll look at the taxiways and stuff like that and all that. With some of the leisure boats right there. I get it, I'm putting my gear down. Alright, we'll slow down right there. Little bit high, I would say, wouldn't you say? But come by, there's a few things that I'm looking for in Boston, which is one, the hotel on the airport, the Hyatt right there. Hyatt resorts are right there. I know a few different things in Boston would be some of the glass textures that they have in the airport, which are modeled pretty well from central parking right there, coming into Terminal C, B, and E. I almost said D. There's no such thing as Terminal D. But Terminal E, I gotta kind of nosedive right here just to get down to the runway. Although we do have a pretty good stopping point. Hopefully don't smash this off the ground. Start to level it out a little bit more. I do like the flight dynamics in this plane though. It is a really good plane. The flight dynamics are amazing. And we'll level that nose out right there. And we'll gently touch that runway. We'll grease this one. This one was a grease. Oh, not really. Whatever. Wasn't the worst landing, but wasn't the best either. We were going to grease it until I pushed on the stick a little bit forward too much. But we'll get off here and we'll check these runways and taxiways, and I'll show you the good texture that they have out here. I wonder if they have a few things. I'm looking for a few things today while looking at this. Turn right here, left off on Charlie, and we'll head over to the terminal there. Now, one thing I do have to say is I've never really been a huge fan of the textures on the runway and taxiways of P3D, especially when you're up close to them. When you're up close to them, they don't look as good as they do when you're, say, further away. If I go to an outside view right now, they'll look much better, which I've always noticed, like everything, whenever you're further away, it looks better. Just like when you're 37,000 feet in the air, it looks like it's almost real. But as you can see, if I zoom out right here, the ground texture becomes and look amazing compared to when I was just sitting there down on the ground. So that's one thing that I do wish. I mean, I get it that it's hard to replicate them, but I do wish that one point in time we can get a simulator or an update that will perfectly update these ground textures. Jeez, I cannot find the center line for my life. But also, guys, take this into consideration. I have no add-ons whatsoever added except for the Orbix OpenLC, so whatever you saw out there was a part of that. These sky textures, I haven't touched them at all. I haven't even been up in a plane yet. This is the only plane I've been flying, just looking at everything. So just a reminder, I have not touched anything in the sky. I have not touched any runway textures. I have not touched really anything. I have not touched any airports or anything like that. So all of this is just pretty much stock, except for the scenery around Boston and anywhere in the U.S. that you see me fly with P3D V4. I'll update you guys along the way on any new scenery that I get and add into the game, and I'll show you what it is and how good it is. I'll try and get some reviews on everything that I download into the game, and show you guys what they are and how they work and all that, because I know you guys always want to see that stuff. Some people don't put those type of videos out, and I'm always looking for them myself, and I can never find them, so I'll try and put those videos up for you guys as they come out and as I get them, as we're just going crazy speed right here into the ramp. Let me just cut that throttle and we'll stop right around here, right around Terminal C and Terminal B. Terminal B to our left, Terminal C to our right, and Boston Tower right in front of us. We'll end the video over here. Sorry guys, as I said, I was just a little bit sick, so if you hear that all the time, it's just me being sick. But here's an outside view of the Beechcraft. I always say Beechcraft. The Coronado 836 Bonanza. I think I get Bonanza and Beechcraft mixed up. That's why I always say Beechcraft. But this is the Coronado 836 Bonanza. November 9092 Tango is the call sign. But as I said guys, P3D V4 is an amazing update from FSX or P3D V3. I do have P3D V3 also, and I wasn't a big fan, that's why I always stuck with FSX, and I never really paid any attention to P3D V3. I'm going to be getting a few different planes, so we will be seeing some P3D V4 videos coming out, but I do want to start getting my scenery before I do get the planes, because scenery to me is the most important thing to make videos. I think that realism goes a long way in videos. That's what I like to see, is the scenery, not really the planes as much. But I will be getting some scenery. I'll be showing you guys that. I'll be showing you where it is and all that. I'll be showing you all the features of it and all that. And also I'll be downloading some planes in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I encourage you guys to either stick with FSX or whatever you have, X-Plane 11, or switch to P3D. I hope this video was informative to you, and I hope that you have a good day. Have a nice day, and actually happy Halloween. So have a nice day. I'll see you later. Bye guys.